Okay, here's one similar to the second problem that you emailed me. I just went into MyMathLab and pulled a similar problem. It's the exact same wording, but the equation's different. It says, graph the linear equation by finding and plotting its intercepts. So they give you negative 5 equals 2x plus y. So what we need to do is find the intercepts of this equation. It's linear, so the graph is a line. We'll have an x-intercept and a y-intercept. If you recall how to find intercepts, I gotta scroll down. To find an x-intercept, you let y equals 0, and then you solve for x. So in my equation, I'm going to plug 0 in for x, 0 in for y. That's a 2, hold on. Alright, 2 times x plus 0. So that gives me negative 5 equals 2x. And if I solve for x, it gives me negative 5 halves, which is the same thing as negative 2 1/2, because we're going to have to graph that. Alright, crosses my x-axis at a negative 2 1/2, and then for my y-intercept, you let x equal 0. So with my same equation, I'll have negative 5 equals 2 times 0 plus y. That means y equals negative 5. So it's going to cross my y-axis at negative 5, cross the x-axis at a negative 2 1/2. Now when you do your graph in MyMathLab, you want to, the easiest thing to do is, I'm going to highlight these things. I would blow the graph up or zoom in to make it larger. So you hit that button right there, which means zoom in, and then you pull the line tool, which is that one down there that looks like a line, and you need 2 points. So first of all, when you zoom in, it's going to make this grid larger. Then on your x-axis, you want to find negative 2 1/2. So with negative 2, well, negative 2 1/2 is between negative 2 and negative 3, which is right in between those two, and it will stop right there at 1/2, exactly in between. So you want to find that negative 2 1/2 and click it. That'll be your first point, and then it'll draw a line. So then it'll be waiting for your second point, where on your y-axis you go down to negative 5. Negative 5 is between negative 4 and negative 6, so it's right there at that tick mark. Alright, you click it again and it'll draw the line. Yeah, that's pretty much what you have to do. That's graphing a linear equation by finding and plotting its intercepts. What you have to remember is that to find an x-intercept, you let y equal 0. Find an x-intercept, you let y equal 0. To find a y-intercept, you let x equal 0. Those are the two little rules you have to remember for finding intercepts.